been around wives and husbands and counsel with them, talk to them. And I've seen women that I thought had the biggest orange in houses ever sold. I've shoved it in their mouth. I sure would. You know why? Come on now. You can hammer me after it's done. I'll take it. You know why? God never intended for no woman to talk to her husband like some women do. Do you know that? Sarah called Abraham Lord.
Right.
I ain't calling him Lord. No, you call him a whole lot worse than that. Hello? Hello? Oh, we're talking about holiness now, ain't we? And we're talking about holy living. It's the truth. We wouldn't want people to see what goes on behind their doors. We wouldn't want our little kids. You know what? I always said this. You go ask all the deacon board how Brother Danny lives. You go ask the deacon board how Brother Roger lives. But I'll tell you what you won't do. You won't get her down where the rubber meets the road. Getting that home when the little baby sees the real daddy. Would the real daddy please stand up? That mama comes home. And mama's home. Baby, mama's home. Shut your mouth. Tired of it. Ain't gonna put up with it. Had a rough day. That's what the kids hear. What's for supper, Mama? I don't know either. Bologna sandwich if you want it. How ahead. Grab a book, go flop in the bed, read all night long. Little kids raise themselves on the street, live any way they want to live. I can tell you something tonight. You believe me or believe me not. There's a lot of these kids tonight, amen, that they ain't at fault at the way they live. They ain't at fault because you know what they've never seen? They don't know what a hot meal on the table is. They don't know what a kind word to a husband or a wife is. The war zone is broke out in the home, and little kids hear that mess over and over and over. We've got more today than we've ever had in our lives. We live better than we've ever had. We've got more things and more powerful things, microwaves and dishwashers, and used to when we first married, we had to go to the laundromat to wash it. Now we've got them right in our closets. We've got everything, but we're not happy. We're not satisfied. And Mama just wants to get away. I just don't love him no more. I hear this all the time. I say, well, why did you stop loving him? Well, I don't know. I just don't love him no more. Or he'll say, I just don't love Sally no more. You know, and then you know what happens? You found out later on that there's another little chickadee that comes trotting down the road. And then you find out there's another Charles Atlas. And Mama just all of a sudden just gets a traffic. No wonder you don't love him no more. You lusted after somebody else. Don't preach me down now. I know where I'm coming from. Yes, sir. You got your eyes on the prize. And you look at the south. And boy, I'll tell you what. Boy, I tell you this, all of a sudden you fit in things you couldn't wear for years. You can't get in the bathroom because Mama's duty up. And Daddy's getting that physique back. He's getting that hair. Ain't that great? Just wash it away. Hello? It's the truth. It's the honest to God truth. Then you know what? It ain't long till it's a divorce is made. It ain't long till some little kids is drug out here and they're drug from pillar to post. No, don't shout me down tonight. I know this ain't pleasant. It ain't popular. But I can tell you tonight it's a God's honest truth. We're living in a day-to-day that only living ain't truth about much of it. You young people, let me tell you something. You want a good godly life? You live right for Jesus. You serve God. You young girls, if you want to marry that man, you be faithful to that man. Let me tell you something. I was married to that woman for 33 and a half years. And I was faithful to her. You know why? She'd have killed me if I wasn't. She's the straightest shooter you ever seen. Oh, no. You know why I was faithful to her? Because I stood before Judge I.C. McMahon one day. He said, you want to marry this girl? I said, more than anything. He said, all right, you say these vows. He called my name. I said my name. He said, all these things. Do you take this woman to be your awful wedded wife? I said, I do. Stand there just barely 18 years old. Turned 18 on June the 19th. Got married on July the 3rd. Man, I was just a puppet. Jesus a little bit over than a puppet. And so he said, Will you love and cherish, respect and honor till death do you part? I said, yes, sir. He said, in sickness and health. You know what I want to tell some of these kids when I'm getting ready to marry them? I want to ask them this question. Will you still love him 5 years from today as he's lying in the bed and he's dying of cancer? Will you be faithful to him and sit by his bed? Will you take care of him? Will you be faithful? When Dave Reaver was blown up in that accident, and they brought him home, Brother Dean, from the Vietnam War, he was one of the most disfigured men that there ever was. They put him in that military hospital. He was laying there. And he said he laid there and he watched a boy next door, in the next bed, that had gotten blown up. And he said he watched his wife walk in and pull off her wedding band and say, I can't live with nobody that looks like you. And laid that wedding band down. And that boy had to watch his wife walk out and leave him. Dave Reaver said he knew what he looked like, but he didn't know what his wife would say. He said they brought his wife in, brought her up to his bed. He had no his eyes was blown away, Brother Mack, and his face was just disfigured, his members and his hand was blown off. And there he lay, he said when he got blown up, he said he looked, parts of it was burning out in the water. That hot phosphorus had blown him apart when that bomb blew up on him, or hand grenade, or whatever it was. Brother Roger, he said his wife, he was dreading for to come, because he just watched that boy as his wife forsook him and said she didn't want nothing else to do with him. He pulled her ring off and walked out and left him. But he said his wife come in. He said she walked up to his bed. Remember what she said to him? She said, welcome home, Davy. He said, I said, hey. Welcome home, Davy. You know what? He still don't look like much. He wears a wig. His face is disfigured. But you know what? Everywhere you see Dave Reaver, he's got that beautiful little wife. And she's standing right with him. You know what? She didn't marry that just the good looks. She married the man that lived inside there. Young people, if you're looking for a husband or wife, don't look for a Prince Charming. Everybody will want him. You'll have trouble keeping him. If he thinks he's a pretty boy, it's pretty hard to keep him. Hello? I'm just kidding. Some of us just play us can't get it. You know what you need to look for? You need to look for somebody that knows how to treat a woman, that knows how to treat a man, a lady that knows how to treat a man, and a man that you think, you know what a lot of people do? They might say, oh, mama. My heart just stops every time I see him. Oh, mama, he's the best looking I've ever seen. But then when you really get to know him, and he'll go to church with you while you're there. And he'll serve, he'll say, he'll even go down the hall and say, I'm not saved. Because that eye around him, he tried to get you, he tried to save your soul. He's like old Fred was on there. Old Esther come in there to get that woman. She said, Fred, I come to get her, I'm going to save her soul. He said, well, just save her soul and let me have her. That's sort of the way these boys and girls are. But you know what you need to do? When you look at him, you need to say, would he be a good daddy to my kids? Would he take good care of my kids? Would he be a father that would pray and seek God and raise my children in a godly way? When you look at that girl, you don't need to just look at her and say, oh, ain't she a knockout? Ooh, she's prettier than 7 days. You know what you need to say? Would she be a good mom for my kids? Would she raise our babies in a godly way and in a way that's supposed to be raised? Hello? Till death do us part. To love and cherish. Have and hold. Rich or poor. Honey, let me tell you, if you got to put a rock on her finger every week,